everyone, it's Amber, and today I'm going to be doing my May wrap-up and my June/Emojiathon Tbr. He's so afraid of the rain. Say hello, Peanut. Say hello. So first, let's just get straight into my May wrap-up. I only read 2 books in May, but I really loved both of them, so I'm happy with my wrap-up for May because I gave both of these books 5 stars and I really loved both. The first book I read in May was A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. I loved it. This is the 3rd and final book in the ACOTAR series. This is the last book from Feyre's point of view, and there are going to be more books, but they're not going to be from her point of view and they're not going to be about her story. So her story and Rhys's story is kind of wrapped up in this book, and the way it was wrapped up was very satisfying, and I'm really happy with the ending and how everything played out with this book. As I said, I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars. I really loved it. I didn't love it as much as I loved A Court of Mist and Fury. That book will always be my favorite one in the series, but this one was so good. It was epic. There was so much going on in it that I can't even talk about it right now. I can't form coherent thoughts about it. So if you guys are interested in hearing more of my jumbled thoughts, then I have a review vlog up. And if you're interested in hearing more of my refined thoughts that I got to write out and think about more, then I'm uploading reviews soon, so you can definitely check that out. I also got to meet Sarah J. Maas this month, which was really cool. She was so nice and she signed my book, and it was just really fun, and there was a panel type of thing, and she talked about the series and the new books, and it was really great, so I'm really happy that I got to do that. And the last book that I read this month was Alex Approximately by Jen Bennett. This book was amazing. I love this book with all of my heart. It's one of my favorite books I've ever read and one of my favorite contemporary books I've ever read. I love this book. I'm going to be having a review coming out for it pretty soon, so I'm not going to talk a lot about it right now. But if you guys don't know what this is about a girl named Bailey, and she lives in Washington, D.C., and she's been chatting with this guy online on this movie fan website, and his name is Alex, and they're both screen names, so she doesn't know his real name. And he invites her to go with him to California because he lives there, and there's going to be a showing of this movie that they both like, and her dad lives in California, and he knows that, so he tells her to go stay with her dad for the summer so that they can go see the movie. And she ends up moving in with her dad and not telling him, and she meets this other guy named Porter, and she really does not like him. Possibly a romance blooms between her and Porter, and what she doesn't know, but we as the reader know from the back of the book and the description and stuff, is that Porter and Alex are the same person, and Porter's been the one chatting with her online all this time, and neither of them know, and we know, and it's just so cute. It's a retelling of You've Got Mail. I've never seen the movie, but if you've seen that, that's what this is based on, and it's so adorable and I love it so much, and I highly recommend it. I'm going to be telling you guys more of my in-depth thoughts in my review, but for now, just know I adore this book and I give it 5 out of 5 stars, and it's so amazing and you should definitely read it. Now on to my Emojiathon/June TBR. So if you guys don't know what the Emojiathon is, this is I think the 2nd time it's running. It is basically a readathon that all the challenges are based on emojis. The goal is to pick 4 of them, I believe, so I picked 4. I'll probably add in a few more as the month goes on and maybe shuffle them around, so this isn't set in stone, but this seemed like such a cute and fun readathon that I just really wanted to join. It lasts the entire month, so you have a lot of time to get a lot of the challenges done. The first emoji that I chose was the heart emoji, and that is Read a Contemporary, and for that one I'm gonna go with By Your Side by Casey West, which I started this month and I'm about 100 pages in, but I have quite a bit left of this book and I'm going to be reading that in June. And this is a contemporary book about this girl that gets trapped inside a library with this guy and they fall in love, and it seems so cute, and it's really cute so far, so I'm really enjoying it, and I'm going to be reading the rest of it in June. The next emoji is the little airplane emoji, and that is for read a book that takes place in another country beside your own. I live in the United States, so I picked Anna and the French Kiss, which takes place in France, obviously from the title and the cover. Everyone knows what this is about. It's contemporary. I'm very excited to read this. I think it's going to be super cute, and it's going to be a nice little like fun read during this very busy month, so I'm really excited to get into this. The next emoji is the one that's like, and that is read a book that you're annoyed at yourself that you haven't read yet. And for this one, I'm going to go with Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare, because why haven't I read this yet? It's been out for over a year and I haven't read it yet, and Lord of Shadows just came out, so now I feel extremely motivated to read this and get Lord of Shadows and then read that and be completely caught up with the Cassandra Clare books because I'm so behind. So I'm planning on reading this in June. For this challenge, I think that this is going to motivate me to do it, and I am so excited to get into this. It's part of the Shadowhunter Chronicles, and it's another series within that like umbrella, and it follows Emma Carstairs. It takes place in California, and it takes place after City of Heavenly Fire, so I'm super excited to read this, and I'm so happy because I always love Cassandra Clare books, and I really hope that the same thing happens with this one and that I love it. And I haven't read a new Cassandra Clare book in forever, so I'm really excited to get into this. The next challenge that I'm going to do is the emoji that's like, and that is read a book that you've been anticipating, and for this one I'm going to go with Once and For All by Sarah Dessen, which I have in my hands, and I'm so happy. I've been anticipating this for a long time. I love Sarah Dessen. She's one of my favorite contemporary authors. The books that have been coming out lately haven't sounded quite as interesting as this one does to me. I'm so excited for this one. Like, I don't know why, this one just sounds so fun and interesting to me, and it's about this girl and her mom's a wedding planner, and it follows her like romance over the summer, and I'm so excited about it, and I think it's gonna be so good. Plus I got this early, which I'm really happy about and excited. I found it in the bookstore. It's supposed to come out like June 6th, I want to say, and I got it on like May 30th or 29th or something like that. The last challenge that I'm going to throw in here for the emojiathon is the little clock emoji, and this one is read a book in under 24 hours. And for this I am going to just pick a book like on the spot. I'm planning on doing a 24-hour readathon type of thing in June, and I saw Zoe's video over at Read by Zoe, I'll link it down below, and she did like a 24-hour readathon that she made up. She vlogged the whole thing, which I'm also planning on doing. I just don't know when I'm going to do it yet, so I'll tweet that out when I'm going to do it just in case you guys want to join in. But I'm throwing this challenge in just in case I end up doing that during this month, because I really want to do that. I am just going to pick a date and do it over this month and tell you guys when I'm gonna do it. So that is about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe down below if you want to see more of my videos, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!